Welcome. And thank you to Angie Lee for playing the organ. Greetings, everyone. My name is Emily Wilborn. I'm a professor of musicology here at the Aaron Copland School of Music. And since the beginning of this year, the director of the school. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this very celebratory occasion. It reminds me of an old joke about the value of an arts education. When I first moved to this country in 2003, I heard it like this: with a music degree and $2, you can ride the subway. Now, of course, you need $3 and an internet-enabled device to tap at the turnstile. But the humor of this quip, if it can be said to possess any humor at all, lies in the sad truth that the value of a music degree is not always obvious to the outside observer. Concerned parents, neighbors, and friends might worry about your job prospects. They might ask, what can you do with a music degree? Now, the best answer to that question is straightforward. You can put it in a frame and you can hang it on the wall. Importantly, though, the question they're asking is fundamentally flawed, and I'll give you a better one. What did you learn in the process of completing your degree? And the answer to that question is manifold. The musician learns to listen, to hear subtle nuances and to recreate them. The musician learns the long and sustained effort that is required to transform something from scrappy into extraordinary. They learn to sit with themselves in the practice room, to resist distraction, and to put in the work. The musician learns not to keep the conductor waiting. Musicians learn to collaborate, to wait their turn, to keep time. They learn to take responsibility for their own part in a larger whole. They learn when to give a cue and when to follow a lead. They learn to be present. Now, I believe myself to be preaching to the choir here, but let us affirm the obvious. These are valuable, even priceless skills. In a time of frantic digital interfaces and eroding community, music requires our full attention. Music takes time. Now, historically, and those of you who know me know I like to think about the historical, that time has been a luxury. For centuries, a musical education was a calling card of entry into the upper middle class. In a time before TikTok, the color television, and even the radio, musical training was social capital, and the embodied skills represented by musicianship were a literal investment of capital. Hours of practice, expensive private lessons, exorbitant instruments. Poor people just didn't have the time. The musical training of children and young adults exhibited at salons and private parties proclaimed the inheritance of leisured entertainment. Even 20 or 30 years ago, securing piano or violin lessons for your kid was an energetically traded marker of upward social mobility. Time, after all, is money. But here at Queens, we're trying to do something different. The City University of New York is predicated on the idea that education should be accessible to all, regardless of family income level, and the Aaron Copland School of Music embodies that desire. Nowhere else in this city can you receive a conservatory-style training within a liberal arts college and pay only the affordable state school tuition. Indeed, there are few places in the country with comparable programs. Queens College is one of only 2 universities that offer music education programs within New York City as a whole. We're the only New York City music school that maintains a symphonic wind ensemble and a symphonic orchestra. This year, we added an undergraduate big band to complement the array of graduate jazz ensembles already in existence. And beginning next fall, we'll offer a jazz vocal ensemble alongside our 3 extant classical choral ensembles. And our opera studio mounts at least 1 production every semester. This year alone, the Aaron Copland School of Music provided over $150,000 in student scholarships. And this coming year, we hope to increase that amount by at least 50%. Over the next hour or so, we will hand out nearly $70,000 in awards. Some of our donors are here this morning, others are watching on the live stream. On behalf of the school and all of the students, I would like to thank our donors for their generosity and for their faith in our students. I would also like to take a moment to thank our faculty for the thought with which they craft their syllabi, the care that they extend to the students, and the extraordinary expertise they bring to the pedagogical experience. Thank you. At this point, I would like to remember 3 members of our teaching faculty who passed away this last semester. David Gagné, 1949 to 2026, was a music theorist and teacher with a PhD from the CUNY Graduate Center. He co-authored the landmark textbook Analysis of Tonal Music, a Schenkerian Approach. David was forced to retire some years ago due to ill health, but his death still came as a sad shock to our community. Donna Doyle, 1945 to 2026. Donna taught up to the penultimate semester of her life, and her teaching was integral to the learning of many of our students, even those here today. She was a fierce feminist and a meticulous taskmaster. In her youth, she studied with Nadia Boulanger in Paris, and here she worked across the whole curriculum, teaching sight singing, piano skills, musicianship, theory, writing, and jazz counterpoint. We're still struggling to fill the hole she's left in our scheduling. Carl Schachter, 1932 to 2026, was one of the most famous and influential music theorists in the world. With Felix Salzer, he co-authored Counterpoint and Composition, and with Edward Aldwell, he co-authored Harmony and Voice Leading. Both books are still in wide use today. Professor Schachter retired from Queen's College in 1993, though he continued to teach at Juilliard for some years. Let us take a moment of silence. In closing, I want to return to the music degrees that we are here to celebrate and the graduates who stand before us, or sit before us. I want to point out an infrequently acknowledged fact. It is the most annoying, irritating parts of your degree, the moments when the assignments are the hardest or the least enticing, that they are the most useful. All of you came here with a considerable talent. The audition process is rigorous. Even before the degree began, you had a certain amount of skill, a certain aptitude for making music. Given the chance and the facilities and the time, most people will get better at something they're already pretty good at. The trick, though, is to also get better at the bits that don't come so easy. Maybe for you, that was your counterpoint assignments, a music history essay, a listening exam that you crammed for at the last minute, or the senior concentration exam. That work, reluctant though it might have been, was still work. You don't get a degree just for being good at one thing. You get a degree for completing all of the requirements. And when it comes to the Aaron Copland School of Music curriculum, there are a lot of requirements. So congratulations on all of it, the bits you scraped a C- in, and the bits that you aced, and all the bits in between. I wanted to give some logistical instructions. Awardees should come up on this side of the stage right, audience left, and come to the center of the stage to be recognized. We do have a professional photographer who will take a photo. That's a moment for your family to take a photo if you want. For each award, please hold your applause, this goes to everybody present, until all students are announced in that kind of category. We have certificates, some people have checks. Those will be available in the atrium after the ceremony. Rather than trying to shuffle through them all here on the stage, we're going to shuffle through them later. So do not forget to go and pick up your certificate, your check if you have one, and let the proceedings begin.
The Claire Bartles Freshman, good morning. Thanks. The Claire Bartles Freshman Award to an ACSM student showing great promise at the end of the freshman year goes to Sean Kerner, who's not present today, but yeah. The Chamber Music Live Award to students who have enriched the concert life of the School of Music and the college community by playing chamber music is Oliver Rivera and Jesse Sarenbach. The Lon Conscious Gelman Memorial Scholarship. Lon Conscious Gelman was a lover of music and wished to support the studies of students of the Aaron Copland School of Music in his memory, especially students who participate in a diverse range of musical styles. This multi-year award is given to Boaz Lee, Ethan McIntosh, and Naji Marcelin. The Boris Schwarz Scholarship. Boris Schwarz was a musicologist and violinist specializing in Russian music, and this award is given to a student, musicologist, or string player. This year we have two awardees, Ernie Jackson and Catherine Velez. The Ella Fitzgerald Award, named for the iconic jazz singer and generously provided by the foundation in her name. This award goes to students with a great desire and motivation to study music. This year we have Adrian Gutierrez and Sean Waite. The next award is the Music Department Award for Academic Excellence. There's many names, so just hold your applause. We have Emily Chang, Jack Cornell, Kevin Costello, Isabella Dono, Nicholas Gleason, Michael Guaman, Aaron Eichel, Ryan Jablonski, Anna Jacob, Juhui Jiang, Daniel Kaitov, Martin Lindblad, Emma Malone, David Boldenhauer, Elena Noto, Jaden Pearl, John Snyder, Katie Ann Stenner, and Daniel Zapata. finally, for this section, we have the Music Department Award for Instrumental Excellence goes to Alonso Restrepo Cardozo, who's not present, but. Okay. And next, we'd like to invite to the stage a trio of performers who you'll recognize, followed by our undergraduate speaker, Adrian Gutierrez.
Hello, everyone. Many of you may know me, and many of you may not. My name is Adrian Gutierrez, and I am, or I suppose was, one of the clarinetists of the Aaron Colburn School of Music. As the undergraduate speaker of this year's ceremony, I would like to begin by extending my sincerest gratitude towards three groups of people. Firstly, I would like to thank the professors and staff. You have been our guides and mentors through one of the most beautiful, complex, and even frustrating art forms in this world. You have helped us understand this art so deeply and have helped us display this art form on a stage, through writing, or even through simple conversation. We would not be the musicians we are without you. The second group is the families. Even if some of the families who are here may not agree with our career path, or you believe quite the opposite, you have been some of our greatest supporters. The mere fact you are here shows your unwavering understanding that what we do is important to this world and imperative to the betterment of humanity. Finally, and our most important group of today, are the students. I stand before you to thank you for pushing through, for working so hard, for maintaining your love for this craft. In a world where we are being continuously pushed against, claiming technological advancement, we have proven that we are irreplaceable. There is nothing in this world that can stand in the place of grit, passion, and hard work. In a talk in 1969, great speaker, writer, and activist James Baldwin said, "The artist's struggle for his integrity is a kind of metaphor, must be considered as a metaphor for the struggle that is universal and daily of all human beings on the face of this paradigm world to get to become human beings. The poets, by which I mean all artists, are finally the only people who know the truth about us. Soldiers don't, statesmen don't, priests don't, union leaders don't, only the poets. I think in a country like ours, in a time like this, something awful is happening to a civilization where it ceases to produce poets and, what is even more crucial, where it ceases in any way whatever to believe in the report that only poets can make. As a society, we are losing the appreciation of the struggle in the arts, of the thousands or millions of attempts we take, and the years' worth of practice needed to do what we do. We must continue to fight back. Music is a transformative art. We've quite literally studied how much it has changed over millennia in the existence of humanity. It does not even have to be human. We praise birds and whales for their songs and even listen to the rhythm of the rain as it hits our roofs. I can say for certain that music must be of the world. It must come from a natural process of the mind, the soul, and nature around us. I believe it has to be something that makes us truly feel what nothing else can. Music transforms our environment, and most importantly, it transforms us. Not a single one of you is the same as when you began here. I would hope that you aren't. Our venture through music has been a remolding of ourselves, where we start as something that resembles a fleshed-out musician, and at what feels like a glacial pace, we emerge practically reborn as new people. I must admit, I've had my fair share of moments where I felt hesitant to continue. There were points where I felt I was on an incline with no peak or diving into an ocean with no floor. Likely there was a point in this journey of ours where we felt the whole world was watching us with glaring eyes, waiting for us to fail, waiting for us to give up. But we have reached this point for a reason. We kept going and persisted against any scrutiny and self-doubt. We do this. We climb this mountain not so the world can look at us. We struggle and fight upwards so we can look at the world. We take a breath of air we never imagined we'd ever be surrounded by, and we look out and see our success. Thank you all for letting me come up on this stage to extend my sincerest gratitude right back. This place has provided us with irreplaceable skills and memories that we will forever cherish. I congratulate you on this arduous journey you have completed and wish you the absolute best on the path you will continue on.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Dr. Wilborn. My name is Dennis McCrell. I'm the director of the Graduate Jazz Department here at Queens College, and it's my privilege to present awards to some of our jazz graduate students. The first award that I would like to present is the Sir Roland Hanna Memorial Award in Jazz. In addition to being one of the core members of the Thad Jones and Mel Lewis Orchestra, Sir Roland Hanna was a legendary New York-based pianist, cellist, and faculty member of the Aaron Copland School of Music until his untimely passing in 2002. This is a very important award for us, and we have 3 recipients. The first, Angie Lee, Younghan Liu, and Eden Mastriani-Levy. The next award is the Jimmy Heath Award. Jimmy Heath was a jazz tenor saxophonist, composer, arranger, big band leader, and educator. He was a monumental figure of the bebop and post-bebop eras, widely respected not just for his brilliant playing, but for his prolific compositions and arrangements. He was also the founding faculty member of the jazz program here at the Aaron Copland School of Music. This scholarship is given to students who not only excel as jazz performers and composers, but model the empathy and the kindness that Master Heath displayed each and every day. We have 2 recipients for this award, Mr. Wyatt Crosby and Mr. Ziyang Liu. The next award is the Albert Eiler Award in Jazz. This award is given each year to one of our Jazz Master's students who are majoring in either composition or performance. And in each case, the award winner is a student who best exemplifies the aesthetics and techniques that were fostered, developed, and showcased in the music and the playing of the great saxophonist Albert Eiler. There are 4 primary criteria that this award, that you have to have this together. Instrumental ability, outstanding improvisational ability, and a priority is given to students who are working outside of the mainstream bebop and post-bebop forms and exploring open, free improvisation, writing ability, and band leading ability. And the gentleman who is the recipient of this award, he's not here tonight, but he checks all of those boxes. Please give it up for Mr. Frederick Wilhelm Maron. The next award is the Marvin Hamlish Award, and it's obviously named after our Queens College alumnus, Marvin Hamlish, who is one of the most decorated figures in entertainment history. He is only one of 2 people ever to win an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, a Tony, and a Pulitzer Prize. And the only other person who did that was the great composer Richard Rodgers, but since he didn't go to Queens College, we don't celebrate him. This award is presented to one of our composition students, Mr. Juan Felipe Pulido. Who is not here, but we appreciate your applause just the same. Thank you. The final award is the ASCAP Louis Armstrong Award. It's funded by the Louis Armstrong Educational Foundation, and this scholarship is presented annually to a jazz composition student, and the recipient is chosen in the fall. We are very, very proud of the relationship that we have with the Louis Armstrong House Museum, and instead of me telling you all about it, I would strongly suggest that you go over to Corona, which is not very far, but the actual museum is about 15 minutes away from here, and you will learn more about this gentleman and all of the great things he has done for this country in terms of music. The recipient of this award, this was chosen in the fall, his name is Mr. Charles Garcia. Who is also not present, but we thank you. I'd like to now turn it over to my esteemed colleague, Dr. Susan Davis.
Good morning, everybody. I'm a professor in the music education program, and it is a great privilege to get to recognize our outstanding students today. The first award is the QC Choral Society Award in Music Education, made possible by a generous donation from our former music education professor and a special mentor of myself, the director of the Choral Society, Dr. Lawrence Eisman. This award is presented to an outstanding music education student, Kevin Kashko. I'm excited to announce that this year we have 22 students graduating with the Master of Science in Music Education. Before those students leave our program, they all have to engage in personal, original research projects, and that requires a lot of discipline and tenacity in the work. We'd like to honor 2 students who have not only shown in their personal and thoughtful original research, but throughout every aspect of the program with the Music Education Graduate Award for Academic and Professional Excellence. We have 2 recipients, Victoria Kreco and Catherine Lamb. Our next award is the David Walker Student Teaching Award. David Walker was a longtime and beloved professor of music education who is a fierce advocate of scholarship. We have an entire section of our music library dedicated to books that have been fostered by David Walker and his wife, Bunny. This award is in honor of him and goes to an outstanding student teacher. This student teacher did such an outstanding job in their second placement that they were immediately hired for a position through the end of this year. Congratulations to Julia Soul. She is not here, probably teaching the children, but we're excited for her work. Our next award is the Cora Alter Award in Choral Music Education. Cora Alter was a student of the Aaron Copland School of Music who specialized in music education. This scholarship has been awarded each year to a Queens College vocal music education student distinguished by meritorious scholarship in both our core music curriculum and excellence in their education studies. This outstanding awardee is a student who demonstrates incredible potential in the field as an outstanding teacher, and that is Linda Irizarry. The David Statler Walker Scholarship in Music Education is given to recognize an outstanding undergraduate student in music education. This student is exceptional in their work in elementary and middle school level pedagogy, and the candidate that we're recognizing today has demonstrated strong musicianship, musical abilities, as well as passion for the field of music education. Our awardee is Jack Cornell. The Lorraine Libby Buch Award is from a former student of Queens College who had a passion and love of music. This generous donation from the Buch family allows us to honor outstanding undergraduate and graduate music education students who are female music students pursuing a career in music education. All 6 of the people being recognized today have demonstrated incredible commitment to the field and a passion for music education. We are honored to present this to Rebecca Berry, Emily Castro, Isabella Dono, Ching Ying Huang, Kate Lerner, and Mercy Yao. Our next award is the Lawrence Eisman Center for Preparatory Studies in Music Achievement Award. All of us who knew Dr. Eisman know that his special gift was seeing students here and envisioning who they would be out in the field. This award is for a music major who has distinguished themselves by outstanding development and growth as a musician and commitment to the field before them. And this goes to David Uribe. The Associated Music Teachers League Award is presented to a graduate student who has demonstrated excellence in teaching and mentoring undergraduates. Our recipient this semester has been working with our wind ensemble and acting as an assistant conductor to Dr. Richard Fields. He is not here today because he's teaching the 9 through 12 students, but he is an excellent educator, and this award goes to Daniel Guillaume. We will now enjoy a fantastic performance by a jazz ensemble, followed by reflections from our excellent graduate speaker, Catherine Velez.
morning still? No, officially good afternoon. My name is Catherine or Kat Velez, and I am a graduating Master of Arts student from the musicology program. I first want to start by reiterating a hearty congratulations to the class of 2026. It cannot be stated enough that you should be immensely proud of all that you have accomplished and have overcome to get here today. I am sure we will hear this sentiment more times today and in the days that follow, but I just wanted to take this moment to ensure you really absorb the compliment. I know that many, particularly we as musicians, strive for excellence in our craft, or in all that we do, really, which is not a problem in and of itself, but often manifests itself in a way that constantly raises the bar of our own internal metrics that mark success to our brain. I know that for me, at least, it can be difficult not only to accept, but to fully believe the praise given in a compliment, difficult to fight the urge to deflect or to lessen the compliment. I fear this is often a characteristic that plagues high-achieving individuals, which, make no mistake, each and every one of you are. This is an extraordinarily high achievement. I have to admit that I was quite shocked when Dr. Wilburn told me I had been selected to speak today. I don't mean to immediately fall into the trap I just told you to avoid, but rather to share that this is something that is still a challenge for me, something that I'm still learning and growing towards. And to be very candid with you, I had a hard time during my undergraduate studies. I won't divulge, but I faced many varying challenges, which ultimately delayed my graduation by several years, and it took a toll on my self-worth. As a result, I didn't consider myself particularly capable, and I was quite fearful, even certain, that when I decided to return to school, I wouldn't even be considered, let alone accepted into programs. But from the very beginning of my journey with Aaron Copland School of Music at Queens College, starting before classes even began with my correspondence with Dr. Wilburn, that fear slowly began to ease. Every step of the way, from peers and every single person that works in this building, I've been encouraged, embraced, and welcomed. I remember when I was first accepted to the school, I had a conversation with Dr. Wilburn in which she asked if I knew what I wanted to study and what my goals were for after the program. I was embarrassed to say that I wasn't entirely sure, but assured her that if I needed to figure it out by the end of summer, I would. She told me that it was perfectly all right for me to not know what I wanted to do next, and that in fact, that was exactly what being a part of this program was about. Since that conversation, I've written a dozen or so term papers that helped steer me into the direction of my research niches. Ludomusicology, or the study of video game music, much to my professor's delight when I forced them to listen to 8-bit music in my presentations. And also, the study of Armenian music. For my master's thesis, I had the honor of studying the lives of Maro and Anahid Ajemian, an Armenian sister duo who performed extensively in New York City during the mid-20th century, and who had a profound impact on the American modernist music scene and its network of composers. The sisters have been all but left in the archive, and my project is primarily a reconstruction of their lives through available documentation. I've conducted this research by way of their special collection available in the archives at the Music Division of the New York Public Library for Performing Arts. The level of depth with which I've been able to engage with these subjects, even posthumously, is genuinely something I will treasure for the rest of my life. Were it not for the immense mentorship, guidance, and support from my professors, this project likely would not have come to be, and Maro and Anahid would still just be names in the archive. If you had told me 2 years ago what I would accomplish through my upcoming program, I don't think I would have believed you. In addition to not only my culminating master's thesis, which I am genuinely so proud of, and to somehow being seen as someone who is worthy of speaking at a graduation, I am extraordinarily excited and humbled to say that I've been accepted to the CUNY Graduate Center's PhD in Musicology program. Thank you, as a presidential fellow starting this fall. I would be remiss not to make a few acknowledgments before I conclude. First, to my peers who are, I wrote up here with me, but in the front rows with me. I have loved learning alongside you and from you in our seminar sessions, specifically to my cohort, and a special thanks to my friends in the QC Vocal Ensemble for giving me a community here at the school and a musical outlet through which I could express myself when I was just in very research-heavy courses. Next, to all of my professors for your kind and patient guidance and advice, and for all of your insightful feedback and collaborative thoughts on my research projects, but specifically to my advisor, Dr. Wilburn, who has done all of that and more. I don't think that I can adequately express how grateful I am for your mentorship. I can hardly believe that I get to collaborate with such a brilliant mind, and I'm so excited to get to join you at the Grad Center this fall. Lastly, I'm obviously a crier, and this is the worst one. Lastly, and most importantly, a thank you to my family, who's now crying, so I'm crying. Thank you for stalling while my paper became unblurred. First, to my parents, who, as a surprise to no one, flew across the country to be here and celebrate me today, as they, oh my God, have committedly and joyously done for me my entire life. And finally, to my husband, without whose endless and eager support in every facet of my life, this degree would not have been even remotely possible. Thank you to everyone. Congratulations again to my extraordinary peers. I cannot wait to see what you guys do in your next chapter and what you continue to achieve and accomplish. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Gilad Rabinovich and I teach theory, and I will be presenting several awards to many of you who are here and some others who are not here today. The first one is the Presser Foundation Scholarship to an outstanding graduating senior. We've been giving this award from the publisher for many years. We cannot apply for it. This is something that the Presser Foundation itself decides on. It speaks to the quality of our program as well as the excellence of students like this year's winner, who is Martin Lindblad. Our next award is the Eric Horlick Memorial Scholarship. The Horlick family are longtime friends and colleagues of the college, and they honor us with this award given to students of musical gifts and excellent character. This is given to a most deserving student majoring in music, and the recipient is Shilin Liao. I think that Shilin is not with us today, but let's acknowledge her. The next award is the Maurice Kagan Endowment Fellowship. The Kagan family is among the generous families whose love of music led them to support a student at the Aaron Copland School of Music. This is an annual scholarship given to worthy music students who served as concertmaster for the Queen's College Orchestra. And the recipients are Aaron Eichel and Luis Munoz. And we have Aaron with us. next award is the Albert Burnett Memorial Scholarship. Henry Burnett was a professor of musicology, and this award is given in honor of his father, Albert Burnett, and it goes to Aaron Lee. Congratulations. The next award is the Hugo Weisgall Award in Theory and Composition. Weisgall was a noted opera composer, a member of the faculty, and one-time president of the American Academy of Arts and Letters. It's an annual award to a master's level or undergraduate composer, and it goes to Latai Zhuo. Congratulations. Our next award is the Gabriel Fontrier Award. He was a composer and co-author of A New Approach to Sight Singing, a student of Karl Rathaus who later joined the faculty. It is given annually by the music faculty to a promising undergraduate student composer with broad artistic and intellectual interests in and out of music, with an outgoing nature and generosity of spirit. And this award goes to Luis Munoz, who I believe is not here, but will acknowledge him. Leo Kraft Award. Professor Kraft was an outstanding composer and pedagogue. He was author or co-author of 5 of the most widely used music textbooks. The purpose of the award is to provide scholarships to worthy students majoring in music composition, and the award goes to Jessica Herman. Congratulations. The Sol Berkowitz Award is named for former theory faculty member Sol Berkowitz. The gift will be used to provide scholarship awards each academic year to a rising sophomore, junior, or senior pianist matriculated in the BS or Mus Ed programs who would most benefit from an award to extend private lessons. It is given to Alexander Kui. Not here to do that. The George Pearl Award is given for composition excellence. George Pearl was a distinguished faculty member in composition who, just after retirement, won both a Pulitzer and a MacArthur Fellowship. The George Pearl Award goes to Sawyer Adler. Congratulations. The distinction on senior concentration exam, this is something that all of our students know a lot about, the big hurdle to pass. Those who've passed with distinction are Aaron Eichel, Donovan Ayema, Emma Malone, Terence Pogue, Michael Subernat, and Angelo Tenuzzo. And finally, for this section, we have 2 kinds of honors. The departmental honors are given to graduates with a core music GPA of 3.5 or better. They are given to Rebecca Cooper-Smith, Jack Cornell, Nicholas Gleason, Adrian Gutierrez, Aaron Eichel, and Zoe Rabinowitz. Departmental high honors are given to graduates who have earned a core music GPA of 3.8 or higher. They are given to Martin Lindblad, Elena Noto, Emma Malone, David Mollenhauer, and Angelo Tanuzzo. And we will move on to more awards with Professor Sherry Overholt. Thank you.
Hi. I'm going to give 2 Queen's Choral Society Awards and then 4 vocal awards. The Castellini Family Award is to a distinguished alumnus who, as an undergraduate, was associated with performances of the Queen's College Choral Society, and that award goes to Imani Mosley. And she is not here today. She's in Florida. Can I go give her the award? I'd love to fly down and give her the award. Okay. The second is the Queen's College Choral Society Award, and that's to a current non-music major participating in the Choral Society who has made an outstanding contribution to the School of Music. That goes to Isabella Bologna. Is she here? Isabella has a beautiful name to be an opera singer. Isabella Bologna. It's perfect. Really great. The Claire Bennett Morangelo Award. And this is Roy Bennett's, Claire's father was Roy Bennett, and he supported this gift for many, many years. He was half of a famous composition team who wrote hundreds of songs, including over 30 for, you ready? Elvis Presley. So there you go with that. Both Roy and his wife Ruth have now passed away, and their sons have now generously endowed their sons Neil and Keith to this fund to this day. This award is given to an undergraduate or a graduate student majoring in music who shows exceptional promise for a successful career in voice. This award goes to Joy Del Giorno. Where is she? The next award I love to give, because it's Andrew Saderman's Memorial Award. David Schober and Ed Smaldone and I always know he would say, "Do you have a minute? Do you have a minute?" He always wanted to talk about music, and he loved singers. So I'm thrilled I get to give this one. It's given to someone who demonstrates excellence in music academic studies and in performance, and demonstrates what he had, generosity and support towards all fellow students. We miss him terribly. This award goes to Julia Grock. She's out of town too, and I'll go if you need me to give her the award. The last, we have 2 more. Barkai Pershing Scholarship. Dror Pershing was a wonderful professor here, and she gives this award in honor of her mother. The scholarships are awarded to deserving students majoring in music who demonstrated delight in music and showed great potential as a musician. I love to give this to Miss Kirtland Eiffel. And lastly, the Susan Titone Memorial Scholarship. This is a scholarship in voice that's awarded annually to a deserving student in voice for the Aaron Copland School of Music with a preference for mezzo-soprano. So that goes deservedly to someone who I also say is an excellent academic student, Elena Noto. I now hand this over to Ed Smaldone, composer, great colleague, great director for 13 years, and now our photographer.
Thank you. It was 14, but who's counting? You know, one of the things that Catherine said in her speech was about the community at the Aaron Copland School of Music. And I'd like to point out that unlike a lot of other places where there's tremendous animosity among faculty, you know, lots of places, it's like a food fight when you have a faculty meeting. Not at the Aaron Copland School of Music. We can't afford food. But I just want to point out, that the people that have been presenting, Professor Wilborn is musicology. Professor Mackrell is in the jazz program. Professor Davis is music education. Professor Rabinovich is music theory. Dr. Overholt is in the opera program. I was a professor of composition and theory, as is Professor Schober, who is also one of the former directors of the School of Music. And I think they all deserve a round of applause. And I understand there will be some food later, but that's just another thing. Okay. I'm happy to award or to announce the Martha Feldman Piano Scholarship, which is supported by another professor, Alice Arts. She's a professor of the mathematics department. We're very fortunate that everybody wants to be musicians, so we get support from all over the place. Martha Feldman was a noted piano teacher, and we are awarding this to an undergraduate or graduate piano student. This year it goes to Anya Owens. I could have done the rest of them as selfies, but I've given that over to Dr. Davis. The Alan Cohen Memorial Award is to a graduating senior who best exemplifies the character and philosophy of Alan Michael Cohen. Alan Cohen was an undergraduate percussion major more than 30 years ago who died at a very young age. And the students selected should express a love of music, people, and teaching, be well-rounded in character, diverse in attitude, dedicated in belief, and possess a sense of humility and a sense of humor. Always a valuable thing. This year, it goes to Tyler Roca Kim. That was the sense of humor part. Excellent. The Lawrence Rosenfeld Scholarship is supported by the Rosenfeld family, who are longtime supporters of the School of Music, and they provide scholarships to a number of outstanding students. This year, we have Sarah Arango, Alonso Restrepo, and Sonia Susi. You're in a class by yourself. Congratulations. Thank you. The Dorothy and Morris Grosser Woodwind Award is supported by the Grosser family. I hope they're watching online. The Grosser family have been longtime supporters. Their parents were amateur musicians, and the love of music has been something very important to their family for a long time, and that's why they want to give a scholarship to students at the Aaron Copland School of Music. This year, we give this Excellence in Music Award to Zoe Rabinowitz. The Alexander and Florence Kugel Cello Award. Professor Kugel was a world-famous cellist. He was an employee at Queens College from 1947 until, I think it was 2015 or something ridiculous. He passed away just a few years ago at the age of 102. And it's a wonderful thing to give this award. The recipient this year goes to Sarah Arango and Sean Waite. Congratulations, congratulations. The Michael Joan Ress Memorial Award. This is in recognition of another undergraduate student who died tragically at a very young age. Her family are great friends of the college. I hope Doug and Amy are watching. They support both the area of athletics and music. And this award goes to a trumpet, brass, or other instrumentalist. This year it's going to Enzo Chetti. Catherine's not the only crier. The Paul Maynard Award. Paul Maynard was an organist, a choral director, a faculty member specializing in early music. This award goes to a student majoring in music and demonstrating exceptional promise in the field of organ, harpsichord, and/or early music. This year, it goes to Ryan Yablonsky and Lancelot McCaw. Are they here? They're not here. They're practicing. This is mine. It's a memorial to my parents, and my parents, my father really wanted me to go to business school. Sorry, Dad. It seems to have worked out. This year, the award goes to Katie Ann Stenner. I don't think she's here. That's all right. Boy. The Francis Dillon Haywood Award. Now, I got a call from Tom Lee. Nobody knew who Francis Dillon Haywood was. So I got in touch with Joel Mandelbaum and Maury Ritt, and Maury filled me in. Francis Dillon Haywood was known as Fritzy, and she was a piano teacher at the Mannes College of Music. Her husband was Charles Haywood. He was a professor here at Queens College. They provided a scholarship 60 years ago that has been offered almost every year since then. One of the things about those scholarships, the scholarships that we award, is we put the money kind of in the bank, and we spend the interest. And they gave a couple of $1,000s in probably 1965, and it doesn't throw off a lot of interest. So we have to wait every couple of years to give the award, and we're really happy that we're going to give it this year to Donovan Lemma. Okay, sorry. You know, the faculty were always, was always a tight group. One of the faculty that we mentioned before was Boris Schwartz. He actually named his son K. Robert Schwartz for Carol Rathouse. So I'm thinking of changing one of my children's names, but maybe the middle name, to the senior concentration. The Maurice Perez Award is named for a professor and maestro of the Queens College Orchestra. Maurice Perez was a force to be reckoned with, and he brought excellence to the stage at every performance that he gave. This year, the award goes to Youngwoo Jeon. Not here. Okay. The Robert Chabora Award is a new award named for a classical pianist, educator, and Renaissance man, Robert J. Chabora. The award goes to an outstanding pianist, Yifei Bai. I don't know if she's... And now I'd like to invite to the stage Adrian Gutierrez and Joseph Licardo for a performance of Blues from An American in Paris.
Thank you, Adrian, and thank you, Professor Liccardo. My name is David Schober. I teach composition and theory here. Good afternoon. I understand one of our recipients in the last set was present, but might have missed his name. So for the Maurice Perez Award, Youngwoo Chun, can you come down, please? Ah. There are schools to which students come to be served. Students come to the Aaron Copland School of Music to serve as they learn. And the spirit is beautifully captured in Queens College's motto, Decimus ut serviamus. We learn so that we may serve. Professor Emeritus Joel Mandelbaum, a beloved colleague and mentor to so many of us, created the Maldeb Foundation following the passing of his parents. Professor Mandelbaum, would you stand, please? The Decimus ut Serviamus Awards are given to those students who have helped inspire their fellow students, especially through voluntary service to the musical life of the college community. Please hold your applause until the end of each group. There are 3 tiers in ascending order. Stephanie Bosano, Kevin Kashko, Grace Kazaniga, Julia Ching, Tamara Compass Crawford, Jesse Cosson, Jaden Carbonik, Daniel Kaitov, Boaz Lee, Naji Marcelin, Lancelot McCaw, Giselle Paredes, Michael Rotino, Morgan Santean Whippy, Gabriel Vukelic, Vinnie Wang, Michael Woodburn. In our middle tier, Kelly Aguilar, Junie Bay, Rebecca Berry, Benjamin Campbell, Emily Castro, Ruby Yueju Chen, Reina Cortez Galvan, Grace Curcio, Alessandra Esposia, Courtney Gormley, Julia Grock, Matthew Grosso, Michael Guaman, Mingyu Hu, Kirtland Eiffel, Anna Jacob, Angie Lee, Luis Munoz, Vincent Opedisano, Anya Owens, Zoe Rabinowitz, Oliver Rivera, Ricky Rizzo, Joshua Roman, Grace Rossi, Ria Savan, and Jonathan Sage. And sorry, there are a few more. I had a page turn, pardon me. There are a few more. Mark Srivastava, Katie Ann Stenner, Dylan Turasek, Sean Waite, Tiana White, and Maya Raisha Zainuddin. And finally, in our highest tier for service, these are students who have been nominated for exceptional volunteer service from multiple angles, multiple departments within the School of Music, which reflects the fact that they are simply great all-around citizens. These awards go to Isabella Dono, Linda Irizarry, James Kessie, and Nicholas Kemp. Please now enjoy student performances from two Mozart operas, The Marriage of Figaro and Così fan tutte.
Good afternoon. The moment we've all been waiting for, it's my great pleasure to present to all of you the graduating class of 2026. Okay, anybody know any good jokes? Okay, so is Professor... All right. Sarah Arango, B Muse in performance. Anya Owens, Bachelor of Music and Piano Performance. Sean Waite, Bachelor of Music and Cello Performance.
We're going to try something new so that we can get outside sooner. What we're going to do is do a one clap as in unison for each candidate. We're practicing right now. Everybody follow me. Ready? Go ahead.
Catherine Velez, MA in Musicology.
Okay, that was rehearsal.
Jessica Herman, Masters in Music Composition. Adrian Gutierrez, Bachelor of Music and Clarinet Performance. Enzo Chetti, Bachelor of Music and Trumpet Performance. Xiang Liu, Master's degree in Jazz Studies. Zijiao Chen, Master of Music and Jazz Studies. Angie Lee, Master of Music and Jazz Studies. Sean Lowe, Master of Music and Jazz Studies. Michael Subernat, Bachelor of Music and Vocal Performance. Pablo Lanugere, Master of Music and Jazz Studies. Daniel Ketting, Master of Music and Jazz Studies. Donovan Ayema, Bachelor of Music in Piano Performance. Oliver Rivera, Bachelors of Music in Piano Performance. David Moldenauer, BA in Music Theory. Jinju Kim, Master of Music and Jazz Studies. Abai Saha, Advanced Certificate in Classical Performance. Aaron Eichel, Bachelor of Music and Violin Performance. Victoria Maria Kreko, Master of Science in Music Education. Catherine Lamb, Master of Science in Music Education. Tyler Rashakim, Bachelor of Music in Music Education. Brandon Papaleo, Master of Science in Music Education. Puck Carrasquillo, Bachelors of Music in French Horn Performance. Sonia Susi, Bachelor of Music in Violin Performance. Nicholas Gleason, Bachelor of Music in Music Education. Gabriel Vukelik, Bachelor of Music in Vocal Performance. Martin Lindblad, Bachelor's in Music Education. Jack Cornell, Bachelor's in Music Education. Emma Malone, Bachelor of Music and Vocal Performance with a Spanish minor in Spanish. Rebecca Cooper-Smith, Bachelor of Music and Vocal Performance and Composition, minors in music and production, and also writing. Rebecca Basseols, Master of Science in Music Education. Brenda Arlie Vasquez Lopez, Master of Science in Music Education. Latai Zhuo, MM in Composition. Jessica Mayor, Master of Science in Music Education. Sayed Hassan, Master of Science in Music Education. Zoe Rabinowitz, Master of Music in Flute Performance. Elena Noto, Bachelor of Music in Vocal Performance. Heather Lynn Thompson, Bachelor of Music in Music Education. Annalisa Felicity Emmett, Artist Diploma in Vocal Performance. Patrick Kraft, Master of Music in Vocal Performance. Joy Del Giorno, Master of Music in Vocal Performance. Madeline Marr, Bachelor of Music in Vocal Performance. Sawyer Adler, MM in Music Composition. Bianca Zulia, Master of Science in Music Education. James Reagan, Bachelor of Music. Marissa Drzewiecki, Master of Science in Music Education. Zoe Kolodny, Master of Science in Music Education. Nicholas Sikanolfi, Master of Music in Music Education. Eric Mew, BA in Music, Composition Concentration. Lynette Solar, Master of Science in Music Education. Phoebe Dell'Orfano, Master of Music in Music Education. Claudia Galante, Advanced Certificate in Music Education. Sarah Hernandez Herrera, Bachelor of Music in Music Education. William Nannery, Jazz Performance Masters. Yes. Kunyi Bu, Bachelor of Music in Violin Performance. Handong Chen, Jazz Composition, MM. Jose Eduardo Gutierrez Becerril, Master of Music in Flute Performance. Marissa Dolci Mascolo, Master of Music in Flute Performance. Jesse Serenbach, Master of Music in Piano Performance. Now, join me in congratulating the entire class of 2026.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, you're all invited out into the atrium for a reception. Could I have the graduates turn and face the stage one last time?
And a reminder to anyone who got an award to pick up your certificate in the atrium. And flip your...
That's right. And it's the last time until you come back and give it an alumnus recital.